Hi everybody.
Hi, I'm back. So it's my first day back.
Hi everybody.
Oh, hi.
Say first day
I'm
back.
back.
Technology.
There we go. It's off. Can I snuggle in next to you a bit more? That's good. Come on in.
Go on, just.
Hi. I'm back. I want to say before we do anything, thank you so much everybody for all the good wishes and the cards and the flowers, and yeah, all your messages have been really, really wonderful to have. So thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Also, I would, well, I'll thank the D2 when they come on a bit more. Hi Bev, nice to see you. So if you don't know, I've been a bit poorly, so I've been off for about 3 weeks. Yeah, something like that, 3 weeks. I've lost them completely because 2 weeks I spent asleep, didn't I?
Yep.
So I've had a really nasty virus, and that affected some nerves here, which gave me Bell's palsy, which is basically a weakness of the muscles on your face. So all the left side of my face was not working and it looked a little bit horrid. But I was very, very grateful to have Bell's palsy, because the alternative was...
Well, not the alternative.
Well, the other direction it could have gone was either a stroke or a bleed on the brain. So that's what they were looking at when I was in hospital. So I have been quite grateful for it just to be Bell's palsy. So and I've never been so pleased to see my wrinkles come back. So, as my face has actually got better. Yeah, so I have my wrinkles, so that's a good thing in a way. And I want to say a huge thank you to Alfie and to Ella, who have just, you know, despite being worried about me and looking after me, they've run the business and really been amazing, as well as all the staff. And I want to do a special shout out as well to our DT, our design team, especially Carolyn, and also to Lorna, who did my Facebook lives as well whilst I was poorly. And she did a marvellous job. She's nearly put me out of a job, hasn't she? Because she was absolutely brilliant. So I'd really like to bring her back as a guest as well for us, because she's so good. But the DT, thank you so very, very much for holding the fort for me and jumping in and just helping out at short notice, which has been marvellous. And that's the great thing about, you know, having a family of crafters in the business, that they've all done an amazing job. So I'm hugely grateful. I'm not back full time yet. We're going to see how it goes. This is my first day back, so I'm taking it slowly, but I will be doing 1 hour on Friday on the craft store, on the Crate and Craft, sorry. We have got 2 hours worth of shows. I'm on at 7 a.m. and I've got a chauffeur coming with me, so he's actually driving me and helping me, which is really lovely. Nice treat to go together. So I'm on at 7 a.m. on Friday, which, what date is it, Alfie? The 1st of April, so it's not an April Fool. And then our good friend Phil Martin has very, very kindly offered to do the 11 o'clock show for us, and I'm extremely grateful for that, because I don't think I would have been able to manage that. So that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very, very much, Phil, and please watch and support him and message in and email in and say what a great job he's doing. So I'm really, really delighted that that he's helping out. So thanks to Phil. That's 11 o'clock on Friday, and I think that's all the thank yous. Who have I missed?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so yes, so I say I'm only back part-time because I do get quite tired, so hopefully bit by bit I will catch up. But we are going ahead with all of the lovely retreat in Retford, so that's still going ahead. and we are going to rearrange all the stuff that I missed, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's already done.
Oh, Alfie's already, see, this is it, he's already done it, so that's brilliant. And so everything else is all in order. All right, so thank you very much for joining us. Oh, it's lovely to see so many people. Dee and Francis, hi Anne, hi darling. Anne's been an enormous help as well. She's been able to see me, and then just saw a pile of ironing in the corner and just started ironing. just did it all. She's just absolutely amazing, and brought food, didn't she?
So she's welcome back in about a month.
I want to see her before then.
We'll have some ironing by then.
We've got some ironing now. No, she made us cake, and she's made us meat and potato pie, and just been blooming fantastic. So Anne, I love you. Thank you very much, darling. So I couldn't find my straw, Alfie, so I'm slurping a bit, excuse me. So what are we going to do today? So we're going to have a relaxing Facebook Live. I've got some lovely things to show you. So behind the scenes, whilst I've been, in bed doing nothing, everybody else has been working really, really hard. And Mike Deakin and Ian have designed us some new stencils and some woodology even, and we've got a show all design which Alfie's sorted out for us as well, so I'll show you exactly what we'll be doing on Friday, which will be really good fun because I love these stamps. So should we just say hello to Lorna? Hi darling. Janice, oh Ellen, nice to see you. Maisie, thank you very much. Yes, we all need an Anne. You're absolutely right. She's an absolute star. Okay, so come over to my little studio desk over here, and I'll talk you through some of the things that we've got going on Friday. Okay. Can you hear me okay? That's good. That's lovely. So I've got my cup of tea, got questions in front of me if you need to ask me anything. Answer should be there anytime. More ironing. No, you don't need to do the ironing, love. It's all right. So we have got Asia Marquette's designs on the show, which I adore. People who came on the Dirty Weekends last year, for people who don't know what a Dirty Weekend is, it is a weekend of crafting. It's because you tend to get messy, dirty hands. So we used these last year, and do you know what? I don't know how many classes with them, and I still absolutely adore them. I haven't got fed up of them at all. They are just the most brilliant stamps. So Asha designed these. I sort of messed around with these and put some more words on and stuff, but I just absolutely adore them. You can see how much I've used these, and I'll show you a few samples as well. So these are an A5 sheet, lovely big stamps, and really, really beautiful and useful. We're also doing the circle flowers. Again, these are all Asha's. I've just done a couple of words on there for you. As normal, they are cling mounted. They are cling mounted onto the laminate here, and they're already cut out for you, so they just go straight onto your acrylic blocks. And then we've got Luscious leaves as well. These have got some triangles in them as well, and I really adore this. I use this so much. Next we have the bordering on the ridiculous. These are fantastic. This is brilliant. Absolutely love it. Lots of different ways of using that, and we've got a scratchy circle as well, which I really like to go with the triangle and also the square there. This is really useful. I use this an awful lot actually as well. This little leaf here, it just works so well with so much stuff. Then we've got the Be Different. Now this is brilliant. Absolutely love this. It's just circles and squiggles, and I just love building this up. You've got some nice texture stamps going on here, and I really like this, what do you call it, a screw head. Then we've also got Man in the Moon. Love this. This is beautiful. Oh, there's so many, lots of little bits of detail in here as well, which is gorgeous. Now, this goes beautifully with this woodology that Mike and Ian have designed for us. So this is our Man in the Moon woodology to go with. Look at that. Let me just get a piece of paper. Okay, so you can look both ways depending on which way around you put it. Isn't that fabulous? It's just amazing. Look how big that is. That is about 5 inches, that, isn't it? So centimetre wise, that's just over 12.5 centimetres, 5 inches. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's been repeated in these different sizes. Let me just bring that down a wee bit for you. And a little one there, and this just needs poking out, that little bit there. Aren't they fabulous? I just really love them, and they go incredibly well with the Man in the Moon stamp, you see. Genius. I just love these, love these. Oh, I'll just poke those out with a little pokey tool. And if that isn't enough, we have some new stencils. So let me just show you this one first. Look at this. So we have this to go with the Man in the Moon. So you have got the circle and you've got the mask as well. You've got the world, and you've also got a Man in the Moon here and some additional stars and stuff. So this is a brilliant, brilliant stencil to go with Man in the Moon. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. So I really love those. They're brilliant, aren't they? Yes, you do need them. You definitely do. And then there's this one. I've actually only seen these just a few minutes ago, and I just love them. I love this repeat pattern. I think it's gorgeous. I really like it like this as well, actually. I can see loads of uses for that in different colours. So do these come in a pack of 3, Alfie?
They are. Well, they are on the show. On
the show, they're in a pack of 3. I love this. I really, really do. I can see using that all the time. Just small sections of it, texture paste through it. Yes, I love, love, love those. Those are gorgeous.
Just a question from Sarah about rice paper. Should she use the rough or smooth side?
It's the smooth side. It's the slightly shiny smooth side you should use on the rice paper, Sarah. Hi Wendy, lovely to see you, darling. Those are just gorgeous, aren't they? I just really, really love these. And I love the way he's actually fitted all of these on one stencil so that I can, and they're all, obviously will all fit as well. But you know me, I love numbers as well. So those actually match on here. So I can see using the stamp here, but also overlaying with the stencils as well. Yeah, loads of ideas coming to mind on those. Those are gorgeous. And I just think he's fabulous. That is just gonna blow my mind using those. So you get all 4 in a pack, which I really like. Let me just pop these away. And then we've got some new, you know how our acrylic blocks, right, which we've had out since way at the beginning. We were the first to bring you Slim Jims, thin acrylic blocks. Well, our next generation is Thin Lizzies. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love these. So did Mike design these or did Ian design these? These are again Mike. So this is the blue is protective coating, and in order to get that off, I just normally catch the edge there if I can, Ooh, I'm a bit shaky because there we go. So you just catch the edge and you pull that off, and that's the protective coating, and then you just flip it over and you do the same. Just catch that edge if I can. Just there we go, got it. You just pull that one off. Oh, nice. I like this. It's very ergonomic. Actually, it's so, yeah, really tactile. I didn't realise it would make such a difference, actually, but that's great for my hands. That's really, really good. And they are actually thinner than our Slim Jims, aren't they?
Yeah, 2mm. Yeah. Yeah,
that's really, really good. So they're a lot more lightweight, but still quite durable.
And then with the book ring, great for travelling.
Yes, I like the book ring. Oh, these are nice, actually, and because of the size of them, because they come in, you can still fit a big stamp on, but have good control. Let's try this. Oh yeah, that's lovely. They just seem to fit beautifully, don't they? He's just got the right angle with those. And this massive one, yeah, that's good. I like that. Again, these have all got protective coating on, so just take those off. That actually works really well, and it's so much lighter than our Slim Jims. So that means that they'll bend. Yes, look at that. That's got a nice bend on it, so when I can just press down, I can do that. And I love the fact that he's put the holes in the corner. Then I can hang them up, and then I don't keep losing them, because I do keep losing certain sizes of them.
Yeah, just to let people know, none of the new products are on the website yet until they go live on the TV on Friday. So this is literally a sneak peek.
Okay, did you get all that? So yeah, until it goes live on Friday morning. I love those. I really, really do. Yeah, if I didn't own the company, I'd buy those. That's the thing about having a company. Those are brilliant. I'm really, really chuffed with those. Well done, Mike. Those are gorgeous. Yeah, those are a must-have. And it's good that you've got all 4 sizes, so they'll fit everything. Yeah, that's really, really excellent. Love those. So even this really big stamp will fit on easily onto that big one there. That's lovely. Yes, I like that a lot. And those are called Thin Lizzies. So how much are these going to be, Alfie? Can you? £9.99. That's brilliant, actually, for 4 acrylic blocks. And that's really good. Yeah, that's a must-have. Definitely a must-have. Excellent. So I just wanted to show you a couple of examples. This is what we did last year in our Dirty Weekends, using some of these stamps. So this stamp here, I adore it, absolutely adore it. Why do I adore it? Because it's so useful, but also I can use it to make little colour samples as well. So what I've done is I've stamped with black VersaFine ink, and then I've used the clear superfine embossing glaze, and so when I've painted over the top, it doesn't actually cover up the black lines at all. Now I've got mine in sets of how we sell them, so that I know what's in each set, but you could just do, you know, all your blues, all your greens and purples, or whatever you like. So these are all some of my Luscious, and I've actually done it onto watercolour card here, and then I haven't done those yet, and then you can go on to your paints, and there's nothing to stop you actually doing all of your ink pads as well. So you could do all of your ink pads or your distress. and then onto your anything at all that you've got colours of. But it's really nice to have them all here. And then also when you're ordering stuff, you don't double order like I've done in the past. So I love that stamp just for that. That is just brilliant. And then let me just show you some of the stamps that I've used in here. So this is that one that I said I use that a lot, such a lot. And you can see here I've used it as well. Isn't that lovely? That big border one here, and this flower head is gorgeous. And again, here it is, and here it pops up. See, it's just lovely, isn't it? It's just really, really lovely. And so these flower heads here, I've used them like a butterfly. I've just cut them out and used them like a butterfly, and I've used Luscious on there.
What about livids?
My colour charts, yeah, I haven't done those yet. Absolutely use Vivid, definitely, but I haven't got round to that yet. I can turn them upside down and make them into mushy rooms. And this is all Luscious and a paint technique in the back. So there's loads of different ways you can use them. Those just a few examples, but we have got more on the show because of course we've got all the DT's work, which will be shown on Friday as well. So should I have a, oh, okay. Alfie's prompting me. He's prompting me. He's doing a good job. He's doing a good job. Absolutely. So Alfie wanted me to show you my apron. And this is a class that I've taught before, but we've done it in person, but we've been asked to do it as a Zoom class, and so we're doing it. So what's the date of it, Alfie?
Oh yeah, April the 28th, I think. Round
about April the 28th. So he'll confirm that in a second for me. So what do? You start off with a plain apron,
30th
darling.
30th to the 1st it is.
30th to the 1st. So it's a 2-day weekend on Zoom, and you get this really lovely drat. Sorry guys, I just hit you in the face. You get this lovely apron. It's too big to really show you. Canvas, pockets. You've got to have pockets in an apron, absolutely. So we've got a beautiful apron, and then the techniques we show you are the background here, how to do this sort of watercolor background, which is absolutely gorgeous. We're using our translucent paints on this, and then you get these panels, lots of these lovely panels that are already printed for you. And then I'm going to show you how to build up the layers of colour on these and isolate different areas. And also you can do all these other little bits as well that we've got, which are just gorgeous. You can cut these out and stick these on with fabric glue, or you can actually sew these on, just depending on how you want to do it. If you're not into sewing, then you know we can glue these on with our fabric glue, as I've just said. But if you want to sew them on, you can do. And then if you want to bring any extra little trinkets that you want to sew on, please do. And then we also do some stamping and some mark making as well on them, so that's really good fun. And we just spend the whole weekend having a lovely, gorgeous play with paints and fabric and all sorts of yummy stuff. So this is a great weekend. You in your kit you get not just the apron and all of the panels, but you choose your colour set as well. So you actually get a full set of paints. Is there 5 or 6 in a set? Something like that? Something like that.
6 paints in a set.
6 paints in a set, and lots of other goodies. So there's loads to play with, and it's a really, really great weekend. We've already got quite a number, but we have got a few more places left. So if you want to join us, it's a brilliant, brilliant weekend. I just really, really love it. Lots of pockets. So yeah, there we go. So that's that. Thank you very much. So I thought I might just have a wee bit of a play. This is a new watercolour book.
Be feeling better.
I must be feeling better. I've no idea what I'm doing, but I can't wait to actually stamp some of these, so I'm going to have a play. So this is a new journal that we've had made for us. Obviously it's indigo blue cover, but the inside is what's really special. So this is a really special card that they've made for us, and this is a ultra smooth watercolor card. So this is from a British mill, and it's really smooth, so it's great for stamping, but it's also fantastic for all of your mixed media as well, because you can build up layer on layer and it will hold it for you. And it's a nice thick, is it about 210? I can't remember, Alfie. I'll let you know anyway when my brain's not with it at the moment, but it's a nice thick watercolor card, but the important thing is that it's smooth as well, so it's great for your stamping. So I thought I'd just have a little bit of a play.
280.
Ooh, 280. Nice. And I think I'll have a play with these as well. So Alfie, could you
50 pages.
50 pages, 25 leaves, isn't it?
Just let me do that.
So Alfie's going to do those for me. And I think I might start with, ooh, let's have a go. Let's go with this Man in the Moon here. So when I'm just having a bit of a play, I sometimes think what sort of composition I'm going to do. So I'm not going to do a double page spread, I'm just going to do a single, I think. And I think what I'll do is I'll just do like this, so that I've just got that area. In fact, I might actually take it lower down and maybe do something over here. So just this sort of look to it. Okay, so that's what I'm aiming for. So just to show you, I'll concentrate all of my stamping in those areas, and then so you know where I'm going with this. So I would have to pick the biggest stamp first, wouldn't I?
Do you need the big one?
Yes, please. So I'm just having a slurp of my tea. I think this is going to work really nicely. So maybe this here, maybe these as well. So you can sort of see my thought processes. Normally I sort of plan it all beforehand, so I know where I'm going with it, and I can do it really quickly for you so that you're not hanging around, and I can fit it within a 1 hour. But with this one, it's a little bit slower, but I'm gonna enjoy this. So let's try with this on here. This one's going to go round about there. I'm using VersaFine, and I'm just going with a plain black at the moment. Oh, he's done it. Wow, fantastic. Thank you, darling. So let me just make sure I get that straight. I love this because there are so many lovely little tiny details on this. And let me just, as per usual, over enthusiastic inking there. Haven't done any crafting for ages. Let me just move that along. So yeah, it's been about 3 weeks, hasn't it? So, oh, that's great because it really bends, doesn't it? Oops, I've just moved it. Never mind. That's great. I love that. that works really nicely. And I think this can come. My head's knocking the camera, sorry guys. And I just use a rag to just clean off my stamps. And I quite like this itty bitty one as well. I love these. These are fab, aren't they? Well done, Mike, if you're watching. Thanks, darling. Now, which way around do I want this one? I think probably about there. Yeah, like that a lot. Oh, this is nice. So this is a little screw head. I think we'll just put a little up here. Oh, that would look really nice in your browns and stuff, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's nice. Works well. And just pop that one back. Yeah, because during when we were doing the workshops, we used this one a lot. So I'm not going to use that one today. I'm going to see about this one. So when I store my stamps, I actually put them into an A5 wallet like this. I buy mine from Wilkinson's when they've got them in stock, and it just helps me that if I knock any small ones off, they're not going to go anywhere, they're going to stay in here. So I think let's use this. I'm just going to place this over there as a little stop gaps there that I don't go over. And about there, I think. That's good. Now there's this one, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is quite good because it's got lots of little dots and stuff going on. So with this one, see how I get ink on the edge there? It's just a bit too over enthusiastic. So with this, I'm just going to fill in a tiny wee bit of that, and maybe a little bit here. There we go. I was going to put some other bits in, but I think maybe we'll just leave that.
So Anne's just asked, what's the best way to store your stamps? I have them in a box vertically, but some keep falling off the plastic and end up at the bottom of the box.
Yeah, so what I do is, yeah, so I actually use these folders here. They have a ziplock across the top, and then these go in here, ziplock across, so if they do fall off, they stay within here. and I actually store them vertically so that I can flip through them. I do actually have them in a filing cabinet, but the ones I use on my desk are in a wooden crate. So Alfie's just going to pass me this one. Oh, you can't, it's too big.
Let's get the smaller one.
So Alfie's just going to get my smaller one down, because I have a couple on my desk that I use a lot. So there you go. So you can see that I can just flick through them all, and they're all in these Ziploc things, and then it's in a wooden crate type thing. So, and I've just bought some other plain wooden crates that I can actually paint up as well. So that's how I store mine. But as I say, the rest are in a filing cabinet, an old wooden filing cabinet. So I'm just going to bring this. Let me just get a scrap of paper again. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I need some. There we go. So I think this one needs to go round about here. Sorry about Duke, he's going berserk. And that's quite nice that it's slightly off centre. And then when I want to put these away, just give them a wipe and pop them back on there, and we're good to go. Oh, now what about those lovely stencils? I wonder whether I should use any of those. Now, if I was going with one of those Men in the Moon, he would tend to go there, wouldn't he? And that fits quite nicely. It's just slightly bigger than that one. Ever so slightly. So what I could do is actually use this mask, like so. Just do blue behind him, and that on top. Let's just so when he goes on there, he's got a little bit of blue shining through. And I really like those numbers. So what ink am I using? I'm using Distress. What am I using? Probably a bit of Distress Exide Salty Ocean. That's probably what's on here. There we go. Could you pop that back on again? It hasn't, it's gone off. Can't see the comments, darling. Thank you. Lovely. Thanks very much. And then I think maybe a few of these stars and those letters, numbers rather, would look quite fetching. I'm sorry, I've stopped talking because I'm just in the zone, aren't I?
Come a bit out of the zone. And just
Come a
talk.
bit out of the zone, Alfie says. Stop talking. Just going to put a little bit of this in this texture, just so that we're not completely. Now, this might be overkill, but I just want to see what it looks like. Yeah, maybe it is overkill, but I really don't care. That was the thing about playing. You just want to try everything, don't you? You just want to throw the kitchen sink at it. So yeah. Okay, let's put a bit of oomph on this. Right, so now normally I would just put some gesso on first, just so that it has a key. I'm just wondering whether it'll actually. Oh yeah. So normally I'd use the metallic paint, but because I had these on my desk, I thought I'd use my Luscious, and that's nice. That works. So I'm using gold Luscious here, or spritzing it with some of our vivids would look really cool, wouldn't it? It's a shame you can't see that really. Mm. It would have helped if I put maybe a light on.
Oh yeah. Oh my word.
So I've been doing the whole of this without any lights on. Oh, it looked a bit dark in here. That's a little bit better, isn't it? I think when it dries it needs a little bit more, maybe a bit of silver on there as well as some highlights. But I really like him. He's just so fabulous. I like the blue behind as well. Okay, so let's get some what's this one? This is Buttercup. So I'm not used to talking so much, am I? I've just gone really, really quiet.
Should I put the radio on?
Listen, I'm just grateful I've got my normal voice back. My tongue was numb, so it did sound a little bit weird, didn't it, Alfie? Yeah. Just a touch. But Alfie actually managed to do quite well because I didn't talk much. Didn't answer back, did I? Okay, so this is Buttercup, and I'm just really playing here now. I quite like some of these. I don't like that background, but I think we can do something with that. Oh, thanks Rebecca and Anne, Michelle. Oh, that's really nice, thank you. Right, so what colours am I going for? I always defer to my favourites, don't I? you know, some blues, some teals.
Gone quiet again.
I've gone quiet. Sorry.
Just talk through what you're thinking.
Right, what am I thinking? I'm just thinking, right, okay, I need to bring him out, so I need some sort of colour around these circles. But first I just need to just do these oblongs here. Like so. And then I think we can use really water down, using this big brush, really water down some colour and just add some splodges of colour around here and see what happens with that. And I can stretch that out with some water, just cleaning my brush now in water, so I've got nothing but water on my brush, and just pull that colour out a little bit so it's not as neat. And then again, if you want it a little bit stronger around the actual item you want to make a highlight of or pop, and then just do the same, just take the colour off, wet your brush and just pull that out. So what colour am I using? I'm actually using the blue, it's called, just simply blue, which is one of our first colours. So I'm just going to pull this round here as well. So it's almost like putting a shadow around these circles and just makes them stand out a little bit better. And I'm going to go over this one again. Cleaning my brush, and again just doing little circles. That's the way I do it, just wiggle my brush as it were.
Julia says, what about adding some text in the background?
Yeah, like that idea, thank you. Yeah, because I've got on my desk I've actually got an old crate and my little edition stamps, which I love, and I think probably the French script #2 is always a favourite. I always seem to go for these, but we all have our favourites, don't we? I haven't decided whether to actually get rid of this yet, you know, just to add some water and to smooch it around a little bit.
So Debbie says, are you at Port Sunlight next week?
Unfortunately, we're not at Port Sunlight next week. When they originally told us they weren't doing it again, we obviously made other arrangements. So we didn't hear until quite late in the day that it was still going ahead.
But to be honest, I think, you know, we found other things work, haven't we?
Yeah. So, with regret, because we did enjoy going. Yeah. It's always a nice weekend, wasn't it? So what I've done is, because this I've used Distress, I've just gone over it with a wet brush, just to soften it somewhat, so that you can hardly see it, but I can still see that going on here.
Right, so.
And then I'm going to come in with a slightly different blue. This is waterfall, sparkling waterfall. And I'm just going to put a little bit of sparkling waterfall in here, just to mix it up a little bit, so so it's not all just one straight colour. And not to be too neat about it, just let the brush do the work really. And then I'm coming in with, I think this is in the navy. No, it's not. That's the paint colour. This is out of the blue. And this is a really deep, rich, gorgeous navy blue colour. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and just go right up close in here. Just to give me really lovely deep feel around here. Clean my brush off, and I'm going to come in with a little bit of that teal as well, and then that is going to go in there. And just going over here. So basically I've got 3 different blues going on all the time. So I've got a slightly wet brush here, which I'm going to just pull out around these shapes. And then I'll stamp some text as well. So just pull that a little bit. There we go. That's good. That's good. Let me, whilst I've got my brush in my hand, just clean that off. And I'm just going to come in with some silver. So I just need to get this really going. Okay, let's just put a little bit of silver highlight on our man in the moon, just around the outside there. There we go. Right, yes. So who was it who said some text in the background? Thank you very much for that. So let me just grab my new Thin Lizzies. I love these. These are brilliant. And a scrap of paper as well. Yeah, I can't put the... you have to go around the table just to put that on. Thanks, darling. So let's see what Salt Ocean looks like. Let me bring that across out of the sun. That's weird because I think it's actually coming from that other window, Alfie. So I just want to do it on a scrap of paper just to see what that looks like. Yeah, that's good. So I'm just going to use my hand to do this, just so that it's a little bit more really light touch, but it just gives it, you can't see it too well on camera. That's perfect, Alfie. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Superb. It's amazing how much stronger the sunlight is compared to the lights we have. And I really like where the paper is still slightly damp. That's really nice because it just really softens it. That's beautiful. I'm going to come in with number 49, the Matrix, and we'll use tumble glass for this. Look what I do, so I know which way up it is. Okay, so let's just try a little bit down here, and again keeping the emphasis on this lovely L shape here. And let's do some just coming off here, because now this is really faint, but it's lovely because you get a really nice layering effect with this. So again, I'm keeping to this area, but we have still got some texture in the background there. Bless you. And then I think we could do with just a touch of black as well. So just a little bit of black here and there. So again, keeping to that L shape, so we get those lovely layers coming on. I'll bring it down a little bit, you can see that. And I hope you can see this texture that's been built up around there. Oops, and just a tiny weeny bit there. Okay. Right, so I just need to lift off a little bit of this now, just to let that black show through.
Rebecca says, hi, you're just on the telly. It must be one of the adverts.
Oh no. Gosh, that's a really old advert. I think that was filmed about 6 years ago. I keep meaning to say we better do another one, a new one. Yay! So I'm just lifting off a little bit of colour so you can see that black underneath, and it gives it more of a rounded appearance as well. And I'm just going to mix this silver in a little bit more so it's not as harsh. Where's my gold one? So just so it softens it a little bit, because yeah, we do want a highlight, but it needs to be not so rough. There we go. Okay. So I've got a little bit of black gesso, a little bit of water, and my fan brush. Our brushes should be in stock soon. We sold out so quick when we had them in, but as soon as they come in, I'll let you know first. Okay, so I just want to do a few little splatters on here. I'm just literally tapping the end of this, if you can't see. There you go. So that's my black gesso. I think I might put a bit of white on as well, actually. also have 2 jars of water at least, at the very least, because I normally have about 4. So I'll put my brush into the dirty water and then I'll put it into clean water just to make sure it's really is nice and clean. Just put a little bit of white round this bit here. There we go. Again, just cleaning off my brush, and with your brushes, if you just leave them to dry flat, because you don't want the water to actually go down the ferrule there, and then when they're dry, put them back in your tub. Okay, so I think we're ready for Mr. Man in the Moon. Is that my grab and go? No, it's not. It does help if I get the right one. So I'm using my grab and go. I might put a bit of washi tape on this as well. I tend to sort of walk away from it and then come back to it as well. If you've got any suggestions, let me know. Always happy when I get an opinion or critique. Just like putting the text in the background. Thanks very much for that, Val. There we are. I've had a lovely little play with that. Oh, it's so nice to be crafting again. I just didn't feel like doing anything at all. So that is really nice to just have a bit of a play. And those are lovely stamps to play with as well. I love Mr. Man in the Moon. That's genius, Mark. Mark and Ian, thank you very much, my darlings. That was brilliant. So let's put today's date on. What is today's date, Alfie? I've got absolutely no idea. The 28th? And we're March, aren't we? We're still March. There we go. First day back and I get to craft. I am so blessed to have a job like this. Fantastic. And I love these. These are brilliant. Yes, those are a must-have, guys. A definite must-have. Alrighty. Sorry? From Friday, that's it. So again, 7 AM on Friday on Crate and Craft with Alfie. What he says. I might drag you on the telly just to say hello. He says I'm not doing that. And then at 11 o'clock with our Phil Martin. So thank you again, everybody, for all your help and support, and thank the DT for us as well, who have done a marvellous job helping me and supporting Alfie and Ella. Thank you so much. You certainly know you're blessed when people rally round when you're poorly. So thank you all so much. Heartfelt love to you all, and we'll be seeing you next week. Bye for now. See you on Friday.